Welcome to week 43 of Scott's Weekend.
Yay!
Today is my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. A year ago this week I started on my YouTube channel, and it has been a great year for Scott's Weekend Sports and the Scott's Weekend Sports brand.
You did right!
And I cannot wait for the year to come. So without further ado, we have 2 Ring of Honor events coming up this weekend in Florida.
ROH.
It should be a great weekend for independent wrestling action. First match, the first show will be in West Palm Beach tonight. First time they've ever been to West Palm Beach. And the first match on the card is Women of Honor action as Deonna Purrazzo and Kelly Klein go against each other.
Couple jobbers.
Kelly Klein's only lost one time in her career in Ring of Honor, in Women of Honor. So I think she's going to beat Deonna Purrazzo tonight in West Palm Beach and continue dominating the Women of Honor division. After a tough loss that she had back in New Orleans, I think she bounces back tonight against Deonna and gets a win in Women of Honor action.
Good pick.
Next up, a match that some people would think is one of the best matches of the night, as the former Ring of Honor television champion Kenny King goes up against one member of the Bullet Club, the Villain Marty Scurll. This is going to be a very good match. 2 guys that we will see possibly in WWE later on in their careers. But I think Marty Scurll is going to win this match. He's been on a hot streak ever since joining Bullet Club, which is about a year ago. He's been doing very well with Bullet Club. And I'm hoping to meet him tomorrow night in Lakeland. And so I'm going to take the Villain to win this match over Kenny King. Next up, Four Corners Tag Team Survival match. As Coast to Coast, who have a Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship title match tomorrow night in Lakeland.
What?
They will be going against Will Ferrara and Red Titus. Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, 2/3 of the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions. And professional wrestling's last real man, Silas Young, and his tag team partner, the Beer City Bruiser. This should be a pretty good match. But I'm going to take Coast to Coast to get some momentum going into tomorrow night. They should win this match tonight, get some momentum going into tomorrow night, even though they don't know who they're facing yet. They'll know by the end of tonight. So I think Coast to Coast, LSG, and Shaheem Ali will get the win and move on to Lakeland with some momentum going.
Nice.
Next up for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships, as the 9-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes, put their Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships on the line against Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, representing the Motor City. They are the Motor City Machine Guns. This should be a very good match, one of the best matches on the card. But I'm going to give the slight edge to the Briscoes. They're the 9-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
Briscoe Brothers.
And I feel like the Briscoes have been doing very well as a tag team in the past few months, ever since winning those titles. So I'm going to take the Briscoes to retain and move on to Lakeland to put those titles on the line against Coast to Coast, and then possibly win that match and then move on to the main event of Lakeland. So we'll see what happens there. Next up in 6-man tag team action, as Matt Taven, Vinny Marseglia, and TK O'Brien, also known as the Kingdom, go one-on-one with the Bullet Club's problem solver of the Bullet Club, Hangman Adam Page, and the Young Bucks. This should be a very good match. But I'm going to give the slight edge to Adam Page and the Young Bucks. They are representing the Bullet Club. And I think they want to get some momentum going into Saturday in Lakeland when it's Champions vs. Bullet Club, which I will be at. That's going to be a very, very nice show tomorrow night in Lakeland. So we'll see how this match goes. But 2 of the best 6-man teams in Ring of Honor going against each other. Next up, Scorpio Sky, the other 3rd of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, goes against one of the founding fathers of Ring of Honor, Jay Lethal. And I'm going to go with Jay Lethal here. I think Jay Lethal is on a roll lately, and he needs to get some wins going if he wants to get another shot at the Ring of Honor World Champion. So I'm going to take Jay Lethal to beat Scorpio Sky in a pretty good match coming up tonight in West Palm Beach.
Nice pick.
Next up, Cody going against Punishment Martinez. 2 guys we'll see in Lakeland tomorrow night. Cody's looking...
Hold on, you said his name was Punishment Martinez?
Yes.
Is that his birth name?
Sort of, yes.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
And I'm going to go with Cody. I think Cody is without his wife this weekend, even though he is without his wife. he's still got the Bullet Club mascot to help him out. So I think Cody finds a way to beat Punishment Martinez in West Palm Beach and get some momentum going into Saturday in Lakeland. So I'm going to take Cody to win against Punishment Martinez. Next up, a proving ground match for one of my favorite wrestlers in Ring of Honor, as Flip Gordon goes against the current Ring of Honor World Champion Dalton Castle. And unfortunately, I got to pick against my boy here. I think Dalton Castle wins this match. He needs to get some momentum going as well, going into Saturday, which he will be in that 8-man tag team main event, which is going to be absolutely unbelievable. And I think Dalton Castle finds a way to win this match against Flip Gordon in a pretty good match. Next up, on to Lakeland, as Scorpio Sky goes against Flip Gordon, a very good match in Lakeland. But I'm going to take Flip Gordon to win this match. Flip Gordon has had a very good run in Ring of Honor. He's about to get a push possibly for the Ring of Honor World Championship. So I'm going to take my boy Flip Gordon to go 1-1 on the weekend and get a win over Scorpio Sky. Next up for the Four Corner Survival match, as Kenny King goes against Matt Taven, Kenny King, and the Beer City Bruiser. This is a tough pick here, but I'm going to
Go with Kenny King.
I'm going to go with Shane Taylor. Shane Taylor has been on a roll. He's a big man.
What about Double K, Kenny King?
Kenny King would probably win this match if Shane Taylor was not there.
Right.
But I'm going to go with Shane Taylor to win this match. And I also like him to beat Josh Woods in West Palm Beach as well. So that's a 2-0 weekend for Shane Taylor coming in.
Nice weekend.
Next up, SoCal Uncensored against the Kingdom. And we've been sniffing this match out for months. These two have been wanting to get a piece of each other for the past couple of weeks, ever since New Orleans back at WrestleMania weekend. And I think the Addiction get their revenge on the Kingdom after taking their Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. So I think Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, the Addiction, will find a way to beat the Kingdom and get a nice win in Lakeland on tomorrow night.
Nice.
Next up, Jay Lethal going against the Future of Honor champion back in 2017, Josh the Goods Woods. And I feel like Jay Lethal is going to win this match.
Over the goods?
Josh Woods is good, but he's a little bit young in this division. So I feel like Jay Lethal shows him what he needs to do to improve himself. And I think Jay Lethal finds a way to win this match against Josh Woods. Next up, Punishment Martinez going against Hangman Adam Page. And I feel like there could be some distraction in this match. I feel like the Bullet Club could come out before their match in the 8-man tag team match and find a way to help out their buddy Hangman Adam Page to get a win here. And I see it happening. I feel like Adam Page will find a way to win this match one way or another. He finds a way to possibly beat Punishment Martinez, but I don't see it. Punishment Martinez is a big boy. We've seen him in Lakeland before, so I feel like Punishment Martinez finds a way to beat Hangman Page. But I don't know who I want to win that match. That's going to be a good one.
Good pick.
Next up, for the main event everybody's been waiting for the past couple of weeks, as the Ring of Honor champions going against the Bullet Club. As right now it will be professional wrestling's last real man, Silas Young, the Dalton Castle, and whoever is the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions after that Tag Team Championship match tomorrow night in Lakeland. And I believe that the Briscoes will hold on to those titles. So I feel like the Briscoes are taking those last two spots.
Let's go, Briscoes.
And then they will be going against the Bullet Club, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, Marty Scurll, and Cody Rhodes.
Ooh.
This is going to be a very good tag team match here. But I feel like the Bullet Club will find a way. The Bullet Club should find a way to win this match, and they will walk out of Lakeland with the W. I just feel like they got more experience as a group. This is the first time some of these guys are teaming up on the champion side. So I'm going to go with the Bullet Club to win this match. And that will do it for this episode of Scott's Week in Sports City, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys right back here next week on Scott's Week in Sports. Until then, keep smiling, guys. Have a great week. And I'll see you guys right back here on Friday on Scott's Week in Sports. See you guys later.
Yay!